Hello, everybody.
Hi there, folks.
So today we're going to be, again, doing some more stuff, which you're probably getting this pretty much back to back because, of course, you will be. Now this will be a bit more normal news focused and less everything else focused.
Yeah,
So like normal people movies news. And we're
the
talking about
best movies.
it's a big statement. And then this will also be doing our box office breakdown. We'll be doing a few movie reviews because others have got too long. So, let's start with Spider-Man though because we forgot to talk about this and stick it in there. We're getting to an hour and we want to try to keep these an hour now. So just split them into two shows if we have to keep it an hour. So yeah.
Exactly.
Let's talk about Spider-Man Far From Home.
I don't know much about that. Tell me, inform me on Spider-Man Far From Home, the movie I'm seeing because of Gyllenhaal.
Well, let's talk about Gyllenhaal then. So, do you know this guy named Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yes, like the greatest young actor. He's gonna be the best. No, he's not pretty good. He's marvelous. He's spectacular.
Oh well, he's gonna be in Marvel, so it's okay if he's marvelous.
No, I take that back. He's spectacular. Like finally, Marvel gets a
Spider-Man.
It's about time Marvel gets a good young actor who can actually act at Oscar-winning levels.
Well, we don't care about Oscars because we are Marvel fans. So okay.
We care about Oscars. We need Oscars. Why didn't we get Denzel Washington to play Nick Fury? Damn it!
Because he was busy.
The greatest actor alive, the only good actor remaining.
I think Sam Jackson is better than Denzel. Honestly.
No, Denzel's so much better performance-wise.
Oh, no, that movie that came out for Denzel last year?
Fences, yes.
Not that one, not Fences, the other one. The one
Malcolm X.
The lawyer, the one that was nominated for Oscars. Roman J. Esquire, whatever it's called.
Yeah,
that one, yeah. So that's also on the plane, so I'm gonna watch that as well.
That was very good.
So
every Denzel movie that there ever is, Denzel performs spectacularly. Every one of his movies.
Spectacular in the spectacular Spider-Man movie called Spider-Man Far From Home in the MCU. And so
he performs amazing. I'll take that back.
Don't use amazing. Come on, because I don't want to use the Amazing Spider-Man one.
Amazing Spider.
Why do you have to break?
The first one was good, but the second one was just like, what the hell?
If you were looking for that kind of lizard, then sure. Anyways, let's talk about good Spider-Man now. So, Spider-Man Far From Home is going to have Jake Gyllenhaal as Mysterio.
Yes!
There's been a guy, he's a dude, I don't remember his name at all right now, who's being confirmed to play anyone. He's going to be playing somebody, though. He's going to be slightly important. We do know that Nick Fury is going to be in this movie, so he doesn't die. He's coming back to life. We do know Jessica Drew is going to be in this movie as well. So there's that. And we know that there will be another villain in this movie. And it's been rumored that this will be Hydro Man. Because they're going to be near water and stuff. So there can be Hydro Man. He's come out of the water and be like, boom!
Here I am.
Yeah, and they'll take him to Atlantis and you'll meet Namor the Submariner. Because there's an Atlantis in Marvel too. No. But yes, there will be Hydro Man, possibly. There'll be another villain. We don't know who the actual Avenger will be. I kind of hope it's going to be Banner, because Banner is great.
Or is he?
Well, he is great. You can't go wrong with Bruce Banner.
Oh, the Hulk. Edward Norton or Mark Ruffalo?
Obviously Ruffalo. Who's the
Obviously one? Edward Norton.
No, ew. He's garbage.
He was good. I don't know why people hated him.
No, the reason he was fired was purely because he was being picky. About it.
He was good though.
But he was being picky. So no one likes someone who doesn't follow instructions exactly. But maybe it'll be the Hulk. Maybe it'll be Shuri from Black Panther.
No, please, no.
Shuri was good, okay? Now,
please, no. Do not remind me ever again in my entirety of lifetime about Black Panther.
Oh, we got a Black Panther 2 release date.
Oh my god. You just had to. When I specifically said not to remind me of something that gave me something that just made me feel so much worse.
I'm sorry. It came up. You reminded me that they released the second release date.
Damn it. When is it coming out? Just tell me.
Sometime in February of 2021, I think it is. I don't know.
Oh, okay, so it's really far from now.
Yeah.
Good.
They have to work on it. Kugler has to work on it. They gotta bring Claw back, or not Claw, Killmonger back from the dead because he was the only villain that worked ever. So yeah, we're gonna get a Black Panther 2, which is not surprising. Captain Marvel's coming out though on
that is going to be good.
Okay, now do you know what the oddest thing in the history of Marvel is?
Hold on, let me guess. The Fantastic Four movie.
No, the fact that Captain Marvel does. No one can agree on what Captain Marvel's actual release date is.
Huh.
So you see, if you look it up, you'll either get the 6th of March or the 8th of March, or I think it's the 8th of March. The Marvel website itself says the 8th of March, but a whole bunch of important people say it's the 6th of March.
Weird.
And some people are like, okay, maybe it'll be releasing in like the UK on the 6th, which they normally do. But it says there's no UK release date yet. So no one knows what the actual release date is. It could be the 6th or it could be the 8th. We don't know.
We do not.
The 8th would be odd though, because the 8th would be, or the 6th would be a Wednesday, so it would be an odd day to release a movie. But the 8th would undercut Jessica Jones's hype because that would come out on International Women's Day every year. And that's when the International Women's Day is. So, yeah. But Captain Marvel's gonna be super awesome. Damn it.
Yes, it will.
Give me a damn trailer. Don't make me wait till November when you obviously release it for New York Comic Con. Like, fuck y'all. I swore. Damn it. That was quiet. I don't think anyone heard. It's okay.
No.
They're like, yeah, we're gonna give it to you in November, so you have to wait till then. And I'm like, come on, guys, really? I want my trailer. At least give me a poster. There's no good Captain Marvel pictures. Except for the ones that I've covered every screen I have with. Captain Marvel's the greatest. So that'll be fun. And that was just a completely random sidetrack. So let's talk about Mission Impossible Fallout.
Which will be the greatest movie of the summer, probably.
Better than Sicario 2?
No, I'm just playing. It's probably gonna be Tom Cruise's best movie, other than Rogue Nation and Collateral and every movie he's done except for The Mummy. Every Tom Cruise movie I've seen was just spectacular, except for The Mummy. Oh. That was just like, what the hell?
Yeah, it was what the hell.
Every
like,
Tom
what
Cruise
the hell?
movie is awesome.
Who said yes? That should get made. Sony.
Every Tom Cruise movie is awesome. I'm just gonna keep on saying that. Because it's a fact.
So let's talk about his Rotten Tomatoes score then.
97%. Everybody is saying that it's probably the best in the series. We'll have to see about that because right now, in my opinion, the best is Rogue Nation, which was the most recent one.
The best is the one I don't remember watching, yet I do know I watched it, which is like all of them.
Hold on, let's see.
Mission Impossible
Fallout. When are you seeing it?
Sometime that week, the release weekend.
Have you bought tickets?
Nope. I'll go in. I'll be like, yep. I'll go. I'll probably buy them like end of the week.
I'm going Saturday evening, so just let me know when you're going.
Ooh, I'm gonna try to see this before you, and I'm gonna spoil it for you, and I'm gonna make you so mad.
Swear to God, if you spoil it for me, I'll go John Wick on you. You understand?
No. You're gonna kill my dog. I don't have a dog.
Do you even have one?
Nope.
Okay.
Mission Impossible. What was its RT score?
96. It went down one because some trash critic trashed it.
Or some normal critic trashed it. Or can you not be a normal critic if you trash it?
Yeah.
Mission Impossible Fallout. Can't spell Fallout. Anyways, Mission Impossible 6 RT score. It's the sixth one, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna type in Fallout anyways later, but whatever. So is this a good score or not?
It's awesome, obviously.
But would you think? Do you think it maybe deserves a bit higher, depending on how good it ends up being?
Probably. Depends on what happens when I'll go see it.
Yeah, and when I go see it, because I'll do that, because it looks amazing.
Obviously.
And it looks funny.
Every Mission Impossible movie was awesome. By far.
Yeah. I rewatched
Just
that.
like Morton Bond.
So I want to add in. I'm gonna put in a new segment that we should kind of talk. That I want to kind of put into every episode now, if we get around to it. Which is gonna be the "What Are We Watching?" So we kind of just talk about a movie we saw, whether it's new or not. I've got a few. I kind of talked about it on an episode which didn't exist because it didn't record, which was like the one when you were on vacation. I think it was March. I don't remember. But it was one that didn't work, so yeah. So yeah, we'll talk about that. Now what was the next thing? Equalizer. Do you want to just kind of go into the "What Are We Watching" news? Because do you have any other news?
Just the Equalizer review and no, nothing else.
So yeah, we're gonna talk. Well, then let's talk about what are we watching.
Just a little something about Fallout.
Yeah.
So 96 on Rotten Tomatoes. This is just getting me a lot more excited than I usually am because obviously every Mission Impossible movie I'm excited to see because, But 96 on this one just blew my mind. So, should I wear my Tom Cruise shirt to the theater and just like? Should I do that?
Yes.
I'm gonna do that.
That's a good idea. So let's do the "What Are We Watching" stuff, because why not? So let's start with, we'll go you, me.
Alright, what are we watching? Just earlier today, I finished watching a Ben Affleck movie called Gone Girl, which was like completely mind bending. Affleck delivered one hell of a performance. Other than his performance in a State of Play, which was also awesome. But Gone Girl was like, so this guy Nick Dunn, played by Ben Affleck, his wife goes missing, which is played by Rosamund Pike, which probably not a lot of people know of. And then like along the way, they unravel a whole lot of things that Nick does to other people, and it just
Nick
like
doesn't seem like a very good guy.
Yeah, at the start he seems like a really good person, but then when you find out who he is, you're like, who the hell is this guy? Like, he seemed like an a-hole to you.
Yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
Yeah. So, and then they discover things about Nick Dunn that you would never see coming. So that's what made it really awesome.
Okay, sounds good.
It's very,
very
good.
Out of 10.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
Okay, it's pretty good. Now let's go to my first one, which was something that I kind of watched the first time and I ended up stopping, which I said in an episode that doesn't exist because it didn't record. Which was actually Nerve. So I ended up going back and watching it.
Oh right, the online game of Truth and Truth or Dare, something like that.
Yeah, it was like the online Dare game. Yeah.
James Franco's brother, Dave Franco.
Yeah. So I ended up finishing that. Well, ended up rewatching that because it was on, and I was like, okay, why not? It is still garbage. It is still bad in all ways, but the ending was interesting, I guess. I'm gonna spoil it because I don't care about not spoil, because I don't think anyone who goes into this expecting a surprise is done.
No.
And I think this is gonna, if they end up making a sequel to this, it'll end up being a Purge type movie for sure.
Probably.
Purge type series, because of the way they set it up, and like it's been going on forever and ever, and but yeah, it's a very like horror type thing, lacking the horror. It's kind of like it's like Unfriended. Have you seen that movie?
Yeah.
So it's like that, except it's not. It's a bit more less on a screen, but it's like got that same concept almost.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's like it's hard to describe, but it basically follows the main character, who's a girl, who's like normally not like so outrageous and does stuff like that, but then ends up trying this game, and once you're in, you have to stay in. You can't tell anyone. You can't tell the police about it. So it's kind of like you have to stay and you have to keep playing, right? Or you can leave and you make money off of if you do these. And you've got to go on. So it's kind of like she meets this guy. I think it's Dave Franco, and he's like, right, and she's got a friend who's not so sure about this game being good, and there's a friend who's really sure about this game being good, and she wins the game kind of, and you have to win the game to get out of the game. She ends up telling someone because it's messed up. You see her half naked, mostly naked, but yeah, I'm trying to remember the actress's name, the main character.
Emma Roberts.
Emma Roberts. Did you look it up? Yeah.
No, I remembered.
Okay. Yeah, so it's basically a messed up game where the people will support you by giving you money, and they'll give you dares and stuff like that. Huh. Yeah, Emma Roberts and Dave Franco. Just looked it up. Yeah, so V's the main character, Ian's is Dave Franco. Miles Helzer is Tommy, the character who is kind of not sure, but who's a hacker. Oh, Emma Roberts was Nancy Drew in that movie that I own. Huh, that's interesting. Yeah, so that's pretty much what happened. It's interesting. I was trying to figure out who it was made by, because it seemed like a Blumhouse type movie, but then it turned out I couldn't figure out who it was made by. And I think it was made by like some like small company.
Probably.
And it's based off a novel apparently, which was really interesting. But yeah, it was. It wasn't meant to be horror, I don't think. I think it was meant to be like a type of horror thing, but it was interesting. It made 85 million, and its budget was 19. So it's gonna make a still have a sequel at some point. So yeah, that was the first thing I watched. Now do you have anything? What's your next one?
Equalizer 2.
Okay, so talk about that.
I went to the Thursday preview of Equalizer 2, obviously, and I went again yesterday. And I have to say, this was honestly a spectacular film. Obviously, Denzel Washington gave the best performance in the movie of 2018, because all of his movies he performs like Oscar worthy. But there was this
Sicario.
No, that's the first Sicario where he performed for an Oscar, and also Del Toro at the dinner scene, where he really should have won an Oscar for that. And instead, someone else won it, probably like Leonardo DiCaprio.
Of course, Leonardo DiCaprio wins Oscar.
Oh, I hate him. But anyway, so basically, this main story is Robert McCall. This is not a spoiler. It happens in the trailers. You can see it in the trailers. Yeah. Robert McCall, Denzel Washington's best friend from the CIA. Her name is Susan Plummer. She gets killed by gangsters, or I don't know what the hell they were. Probably like a hit squad. They killed Susan Plummer, and then he goes out for revenge to kill the people who killed Susan. So it's essentially like the John Wick storyline. Just wants revenge for the people who killed somebody he really truly loved. But so yeah, the action was like every time he fights, he just has to snap people's arms and stuff like that and just stab them. Like the apartment fight is when he snaps the most bones. He just like snaps necks, breaks their arms, stabs them, slices a guy's forehead with a credit card. It's violent with a purpose, because he obviously wants revenge. So it's not violent because for nothing. It's violent because of a reason.
So there's a reason for the violence. Okay.
Yeah, there's a reason for like the bone snapping and the stabbing and the killing.
Like the Titans trailer, where there's actually a reason for people to actually die in gruesome ways.
No, he has a reason for killing everybody he kills.
Okay, good. Any other reason to kill him gruesomely?
The killer is nobody who you would expect it. It's like it's a major twist in the film. You would never expect him to be the killer.
Interesting. So now I know.
So when you watch it, you will. I was in shock when I first saw who the killer was.
Wait,
but
is it someone who's in the first movie?
I'm not gonna say that. It's no. Nobody that was in the first movie was in the second. Actually, Susan Plummer and her husband.
So, it's pretty much like the Kingsman movies where they kill everyone off who's in the first movie.
Yeah. Okay. But when you see it, you will. It's very unpredictable who the killer is of Susan Plummer.
Okay, that's interesting.
So, Equalizer 2, I'd give that a 8.8 out of 10.
Interesting.
It was very, very good.
So now let's go into something nice. Hotel Transylvania 3. That's what they got into now, right? I saw this grudgingly. I watched it. I came out of it. It was garbage. It was pretty much the second worst movie I've seen, and The Wrinkle in Time was the worst movie I saw. So it's not saying much. It was a Sony movie, so of course it was garbage because there's very few good Sony movies that aren't live action. So yeah, they managed to go very little time without making a poop joke. It was probably the most predictable plot ever.
Like Skyscraper.
Except more predictable because it's like there's this person, right? They're trying not to there's this person who's in the trailers, and I'm gonna kind of spoil this. So if you don't want a spoiler, then I guess.
No, I'm fine. I'm not gonna watch it. So.
No, I'm just saying anyone listening if they don't want a spoiler. Oh, we've got questions to do as well, right? In box office.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll do those as well. We've got time.
Yeah, we got plenty of time.
So, pretty much the villain. So they start with a flashback first, which I thought was dumb the way they did it because it makes you wonder. Now they make you wonder some things, like how giant blobs make babies on their own. Raises those questions. It's the hard questions of life, because then you even see this in the trailer, where the blobby person has a baby by barfing, but then makes other things with his own like slime, like umbrellas and dogs. So it makes you wonder: does he kill little babies to make umbrellas?
What the hell? That's a dark turn.
It raises some questions, and so it does raise some pretty interesting questions.
That's quite concerning.
But I don't think that was the point in the movie. Adam Sandler still talks.
I love Adam Sandler.
You don't, not when he's voicing an animated
He's so
vampire.
Funny, bro. He's actually the funniest.
Except for when they tell him, okay, make your humor for 2-year-olds. Now have fun.
No, he makes primarily his humor is like adult friendly.
Yeah. It's like Benicio del Toro, like, okay, act like you would for kids, and he stutters and he ruins my picture of him forever. Like, why? So honestly,
you hate Del Toro so much, don't you?
No, I just hated him in that movie.
In The Last Jedi.
Yeah, and I can't watch him anything else because I think of The Last Jedi. It's so terrible. Why?
Oh my god!
That's a great idea. Let's go in a Star Wars movie with the stutter. I don't know. Who decided? Who signed him to? He needs to fire all his agents and like, okay, I need
my
you
god!
to
No, don't fire his agents for putting him in Sicario. He's the primary reason I fell in love with it.
But fire his agents. Fire the person who made him go to Star Wars. Just do it. Yeah, you're fired. I need more. Find good movies for me.
Oh my god.
So yeah, and it was predictable. You knew exactly who the villain was. You knew all the connections to who everyone is. It was all garbagey. Most of it was revealed in the trailer, and the stuff that wasn't even a surprise. When you end up literally having a music battle at the end as the final fight, you know that's gonna happen.
No. I can already foretell that's extreme cringe.
It was. Especially in the Macarena was the song they used to win.
No!
The Macarena. And then Dracula's cape, the Doctor Strange cape thing, or Doctor Strange cloak thing.
Why?
Where it dances. Like, you know how the cloak moves?
Yeah.
On its own? So the Dracula's Cloak did that too, and I was mad. That's when I was done. But it was a good thing the movie was over because then I was able to be done. So yeah, that was pretty garbage. I'd probably give it like a 4 out of 10, 5 out of 10.
Just no. Why?
Do you have other movies?
Actually, I believe I do. I have like 2 or 1 more.
If you have 2, it's perfect because then we could keep it even-ish numbers. Because I've got 3 more movies, I think.
Oh, I remember.
Okay.
I remember. Yes, The Thin Red Line, with the old Batman that you really don't like, and Woody Harrelson and Sean Penn. Clooney, yeah. But he was good. The Thin Red Line.
The Thin or
But he was good in this.
The Thin Red Line or A Thin Red Line?
The Thin Red Line.
Oh, okay.
He was really good in it.
That sounds interesting. What was it about?
It's a World War II movie.
Red Line. Got it. Kind of. Okay. So did you like it?
I really did. Yeah, it was a powerful, emotional movie with obviously a spectacular performance from Sean Penn.
Yeah, Sean Penn does that sometimes.
He always does that.
So yeah, Sean Penn, George Clooney, Nick Nolte, Adrian Brody, Jim Caviezel,
John Cusack, Woody Harrelson. Yeah, it was
John
a very
Travolta.
Ben
Chaplin.
It was a very empowering and powerful.
Jared Leto was in it.
Oh no, I remember that. He was
second.
Just him in that movie made me wanna. I wanted to pause it and just peacefully close it and just not view the presence of him.
Thomas Jane was in it too. Punisher.
Oh, that's good. He was good.
John C. Reilly was in it.
Hmm.
Who else was the big names? Yeah, Travolta, Cusack. Yeah, good people.
Very good people.
But I like Caviezel because he was on that show, The Person of Interest, that I liked.
Oh, Person of.
That was a good show.
Jim Caviezel. He was also in Escape Plan, which was also very good.
And Paul, the Apostle of Christ.
Yeah.
And the Passion of Christ. Because of course he was.
Yeah, I remember him. He was so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You watch Person of Interest?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was great.
It was a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah. So my next movie, if you don't have anything else to say about yours, The Thin Red Line.
Not that I know of. No, I got nothing.
Okay. Now, which movie now there's 2 more I have, I think. Hold on. Okay, I'm gonna go Skyscraper first. Skyscraper. Because I know I saw that one for sure. So Skyscraper. It's a movie with The Rock.
So you already know it's bad.
No, Jumanji. The Future Fantastic Four movie where he's the Thing. Because I'm not going to let that go. Now, I'm going to be very mad if they don't do that. So it was predictable. Within the first 5 seconds, I knew exactly who's going to betray who. I knew exactly where the final fight was going to take place. And I knew what was going to make the villain mad. I also knew what was going to motivate the hero from the plot summary before I watched the movie. The Rock somehow managed to make jokes while the family was being held in a building by terrorists.
So
there's always that.
Always controversy.
It was depressing. It's nothing you need to rush out and say, "Oh my god, I'm gonna see this right now." You can wait
wait until you're, I don't know. And then just
nothing you need to see. It's like you don't need to see it badly.
Wasn't there a fight scene between the Rock and the white guy at the start?
The white guy at the start.
He was a robber. All I know is that he was a robber, the leader of the robbers in Den of Thieves, and he's gonna be in First Man. Didn't they have like a fight scene in the apartment? Guy in the white.
Yeah. I'm trying to remember what's the actor's name.
Pablo Schreiber, half brother of Liev Schreiber.
He was the friend of he was the other military dude.
How long was that fight scene? FBI. How long was that fight scene?
A few minutes.
Oh, okay.
It was short.
Good.
The Rock wrecked him quickly.
Yeah, I mean they're both really muscular guys, but obviously The Rock crushed him.
Yeah. And there's some issues with the movie, I felt. Well, I mean, lots of issues. It was, but there's one good part. There's one good thing. Ready to hear the one good thing? The one praise I can give this movie.
What is it?
This movie was good at giving you the sense of height. Like when you looked at, like there's times when the camera panned down from where he was climbing, and you would see, like you would be like, oh my god, we're high up. Like it would make you seem like you're high up, which is something that if you can do that, it's good. Yeah. So I mean, I thought it was pretty good. I mean, to be honest, it's like it was like that was a good part of that movie. The rest of it was garbage, but whatever. It's very average. You would, if you go in expecting a masterpiece, don't, because you're gonna hate it then. Go in expecting what you're gonna get, which is nothing special, and you'll be good.
All right.
Do you have any other movies?
Let me think.
I feel like I have another one. Otherwise, we can go to questions.
Wait, it was like a Brad Pitt movie, I think.
I feel like you texted me you were watching it. What movie have I watched recently? Let me check.
Hold on. Brad Pitt movies.
There's a whole bunch of movies I'm half into. Half in, half out. I'm gonna try to check, see if I remember what movie it was. I feel like it was a kid's movie. Because I was just kind of bored and I was like, oh, I'll watch that.
I remember.
What one?
Fury with Brad Pitt and
okay.
Michael Pena and Shia LaBeouf and John Bernthal. Like this cast is stacked.
Yeah, it was stacked.
It was very stacked. It was very hard to watch. It was a really heavy movie, but it was a very empowering movie about what happened at the end of World War II.
Okay, that's always good.
So it's Brad Pitt, Shia LaBeouf, Logan Lerman, John Bernthal, Michael Pena, Scott Eastwood, Alicia von Rittberg. Who else? And that's it. So that's a pretty big cast.
Next week I'll have more movies if we end up recording next week, which we probably will for Fallout.
Yeah,
but
definitely. I gotta review Fallout, bro. I'm a huge fan of Mission Impossible. I gotta review it. Obviously, like it's pretty obvious.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if there's any other movies I saw. I'm gonna watch the Bourne movies.
Yes. Oh yeah. The Bourne Supremacy, Bourne Identity, and Bourne Ultimatum.
I don't think there were any other movies that I watched recently.
Huh.
At least that I can remember. I'm sure I'll remember it in 5 minutes, and I'll be like, "Oh, that's what it was." But I mean, if I get something else, we can go into questions.
I have nothing.
Okay, let's go into questions then.
All right, let me pull up them questions. So I asked you guys to send us questions, and obviously I got them. I got quite a lot, but let's start from the
let's just kind of go through them.
Bottom.
And
we'll just skim through them.
I'm gonna check the time. Well, let's not.
Okay.
Let's choose a few and let's just discuss them, and then we'll kind of we're at 30.
All right, so I'll choose a couple. Okay. Let's see.
Question number 1, and we'll just how about we both give our answers and we'll kind of talk about them.
Yeah. Okay, this is a good one. This is a really good one.
Okay.
Okay, what are your favorite Marvel movies? You can start.
Well, I mean, we did kind of do the ranking already, but
yeah.
Oh, I remember the movie I was going to talk about.
What?
Okay, we're going to kind of jump back to this and we'll come back to questions in like a minute.
All right.
Okay. I saw the greatest superhero movie of all time. It is called Scott Pilgrim vs. the World. It is the greatest thing ever. It was set in Toronto specifically, and that's where it's supposed to be. Like, they're in Toronto, which means it actually gave this level of you care a bit more because you're like I know that's a TTC. I know that. It's like it gives you that.
You think it's Jesse Eisenberg or Lex Luthor in the DCEU?
DC Worlds. The World
DC World.
That's what it's called. Pilgrim. Yeah. So that's what it was. I'm trying to remember who the other people are in the movie. Pilgrim. But it's a really good movie. Like, it's a comic book movie / video game-ish movie, but it's really good. Oh yeah, Edgar Wright directed it. That's why I was watching it. It's really good though. Michael Anna Kendrick, Brie Larson.
Chris Evans.
Chris Evans is in the movie.
Yeah.
Is he?
Uh-huh.
Because I remember someone was telling me, "Oh, what's this movie? It's directed by Edgar Wright. It's got Captain Marvel and it's got Anna Kendrick." And I was like, "Ooh, I'm in." Brie Larson and Anna Kendrick could act.
Yeah, obviously in The Accountant she was awesome.
Yeah, but like she's kind of gone from acting to kind of just being there.
Yeah. And then there's Bill Hader, who's just the funniest guy alive.
Bill Hader.
His stand-ups are... I literally fell off my bed laughing.
Mark Webber, Michael Cera. Yeah, but I mean, it was
It's a really good movie.
like really good. And I mean, I will watch it again and again and again. It's just so good. Yeah, so it was a really, really good movie. So yeah, that's my Scott Pilgrim vs. the World talk. 9 out of 10. Okay, so favorite movies, right?
Favorite Marvel movies.
I actually updated my list with Ant-Man and the Wasp, so I'll read that to you. And we'll
do
probably
the top 5.
Top 5? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go. And it's slightly changed because I rewatched some of them. Okay.
Yeah.
At number 5, Iron Man. Number 4, Avengers. Number 3, Doctor Strange. Number 2, Captain America: The Winter Soldier. And number 1, Infinity War.
Huh.
So that would mean that Black Panther would be bumped out of the top 5, along with Thor Ragnarok. And Iron Man and Avengers have taken their places because they're good movies, and I rewatched them, and I love them more than Black Panther and Thor Ragnarok. So yeah. That also means that both Captain America movies, now all 3 Captain America movies are no longer in the top 5. They're only in the top 10. Which is
interesting.
Yeah. So, what about you?
Number 5, Guardians of the Galaxy. Number 4, Doctor Strange. Number 3, Thor Ragnarok. Number 2, The Winter Soldier. Number 1, Infinity War.
You prefer... So Avengers wasn't there, was it?
No.
Iron Man wasn't there either.
Nah. I really did enjoy Doctor Strange and Guardians of the Galaxy. They were very, very, very good.
Yeah, and no one can disagree that Winter Soldier and Infinity
War yeah, that was legendary.
Those are the best 2 Marvel movies, so it's done. Okay. I mean, that's pretty much it for that one. So let's go into our next one.
Check
the timing. 30 seconds it was.
3 favorite actors in DC.
Ooh, Ben Affleck.
Obviously.
Gal Gadot and my last one in DC or DCEU.
DCU is what they said.
Oh, damn it!
World of DC.
World of DC. That's what it's called now. That's hard.
That's what she said.
Wow!
I just had to put it out there.
Immature.
I just had to put it out.
You're so immature.
I just had to put it out there.
Okay, Gal Gadot and Ben Affleck.
Ben Affleck.
For sure, 100%. Jesse Eisenberg. Not now. Since the question didn't say this specifically, I'm gonna say that Jesse Eisenberg, but not from anything he's done DC, but only from like Now You See Me, which was great.
The Social Network.
Stuff like that, but not from BVS. Although he's pretty good in Justice League for the 10 seconds he was in it.
Yeah.
The best part of Justice League was his part, so let's be real here.
Okay, about Ben Affleck, a lot of people are probably going to get really triggered, but it's not that a lot of people really don't like Affleck as Batman. I think I know why. It's because DC themselves ruined Affleck.
I think
that's
Affleck
why.
is the best part of DC right now.
Yeah, I mean, Ben Affleck's Batman's awesome.
Yeah. And I mean, I think that it's because of his personal problems that people are getting mad.
Because the sexual assault accusations that just downgraded him.
So what are your 3?
Obviously Affleck.
Yeah.
Gal Gadot, and Kevin Costner as Superman's what's his
Father.
name? Yeah, and when he's
Yeah.
at Earth, not
Yeah.
not in space.
What's
Jonathan
his name?
Kent.
Jonathan Kent. Yeah.
Yeah, Kevin Costner is Jonathan Kent. I really like Kevin Costner, and seeing him in the DCU just like made me so much happier.
I would have
But
said
then,
Amy Adams, but she was wasted.
but then he died, unfortunately. But he was so good.
So that's good. Second question. What's the third one? Let's go. I like these questions.
Third one. The worst movies we've ever seen. Oh. You start.
Oof. How many?
They didn't give me a list, so just say like I don't know, 5.
Okay, so I'm gonna go with A Wrinkle in Time because that was really bad. But now, bad in terms of the fact that it wasn't garbage in terms of like the worst movie of all time, but it was bad in terms of the fact that it's a Disney, so they could have done it better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Transformers.
Last night?
You can choose whichever one you want because they're all garbage.
Because they're all trash.
But yeah, the Last Night specifically because that's the last one I remember because I saw that one in theaters. And I mean, of all time though, that's hard because I've seen a lot of movies, but like complete garbage.
Transformers, every Transformers movie.
Yeah, I mean, and yeah, that's it. I can't say any other movies are complete garbage I can think of right now. Yeah. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Interesting.
I'd like
even all of the DCE movies, like, at least into the entertaining portions of them. Yeah, I don't know how to live with it. I mean, even the Emoji movie is kind of entertaining, like, I wasn't dying before it.
Oh, Amazing Spider-Man 2. Garbage. There's nothing good about that.
Horrible.
There's nothing good about that movie. Yeah. There's no redeeming qualities to that movie. Oh, sorry, not the Fantastic Four reboot.
Ugh.
I can't even get you know how many times it took me to watch that?
How many?
3 times. I didn't. So this was actually. So I've got this like lucky streak. It's that the 2 times I ended up not being able to see a comic book movie in theaters were The Amazing Spider-Man 2 and
I saw that in theaters.
Fantastic Four, the reboot, because I decided not to see that one because I was like, and I didn't want to see, and I was like, I'm gonna see Amazing Spider-Man 2, and I did end up not seeing it. So and they turned out both to be garbage when I watched them at home, and it's like, these are garbage.
I saw Amazing Spider-Man 2 in theaters, and I just regret that.
I saw the first one in theaters.
Yeah, that was good. That was it was alright, not
I don't
good.
like
It
Garfield,
was fine.
though. I just have the thing.
Garfield Spider-Man was good. I don't know why people don't like him.
I don't like him as an actor.
Oh, come on, Hacksaw Ridge.
I haven't seen it, so I can.
What? It's his best movie by far.
Yeah, I know. I've heard. You know, and I heard especially during Oscar season. Hacksaw Ridge. So yeah, next question. Let's go.
Next question. Okay, somebody asked, what movies are you guys looking forward to? So, like, I think what they mean is like any movie in general. So just give us, I don't know.
Let's use a year range. Let's say toward the end, like before the end of the year. So we can't say Avengers 4 and Captain Marvel because those are going to both be on my list. So just say toward the end, for the last half of the year.
Yeah.
Okay, you go first.
Okay, I'm gonna start with 5. And number 5, I'd have to say, is probably. Hold on, let me look at what movies are coming out and are still upcoming movies.
There should be. I can think of 5 movies that you would say. I can think of.
Hold on.
Well, right now I can think of 2.
Number 5 is
Like, don't do them in any order because I couldn't do them in order.
The Predator. Definitely, I have to see that.
Oh, that comes out in September.
Yeah. First Man, I have to watch that.
Oh yeah.
Mile 22, that's a must watch. Venom, and Aquaman.
What about Fallout? I guess that's already kind of.
It's already here essentially.
Yeah. Okay.
What about you?
So Aquaman. Venom.
Obviously.
Yeah, obviously. What else? Because like. I don't know. Mary Poppins Returns. despite everything, I'm super excited for that because Emily Blunt and Mary Poppins. Oh, Winnie the Pooh. That's 4, and then 5. There's another huge movie I have to see this year.
Oh, Christopher Robin's, but you're talking about Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah.
That's coming out soon, isn't it?
August something. The first week of August. Before I leave my trip, I'm gonna see it.
Oh, the Meg comes out on the first week of August. Yeah.
That's another one I want to see. I mean, let's go with that. Actually, no, let's go. Oh no, I can't use Fallout 'cause it's already here.
Huh.
Cause I don't know. I'm once we finish this though, I'll remember like that one. It's something that comes out in December probably because everything comes out in December.
Oh man, December.
Let's go with Bumblebee because I want to see if that rips off the Iron Giant and it becomes good. Because I mean, why not? Rip off a good movie if you're gonna rip off a movie. So yeah, that's pretty good. Do you want to do a 5th question to end it off?
Yeah, let's see what else we've got. So, okay, let's see.
Pick something that we can have a nice long discussion about.
Oh, what? Okay, somebody asked our favorite actors in general. You can start.
Ooh, that's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
Aww.
It'd make like a 5 your favorite actors.
Hold
on.
Favorite actors?
No. No, this is not happening. No.
Uh-oh.
Hold on. Wait, I gotta check.
Okay, well, I'm gonna go on my favorite actors while you're checking, whenever you're checking, so you can inform us of the sad news. So, number 1, let's go.
Oh, damn it!
What happened?
We didn't. It doesn't matter.
Doesn't matter. Okay. Number 5. I'm not gonna do this in any particular order. I'm gonna piss off a lot of people too. Cause I don't like favorite actors of all. Like, can we do a different question for now? Let me do that next week. I need time to prepare that because I can't think off the top of my head right now 5 favorite actors.
All right, next. Somebody asked Wick or Wick.
Okay, let's find another one.
Well, like Helen Wick and John Wick, or John Wick and John Wick.
Let's try to find something different.
More, much better.
Yeah.
Okay, somebody asked. So, how was Jurassic World?
We did a
Dinosaur Park. Dinosaur World, however you call it.
We did. Didn't we do we did a spoiler talk on it?
Yes.
Go watch that if you want to know the answer. It was okay. It was interesting.
It was terrible. Just disgraceful.
Oh, do you know? Do you have any questions that aren't either self-explanatory or dumb?
No. No, damn it.
Well, I mean, we can end it there. Do you want to end it there?
Yeah.
Oh, did you watch the other 2 trailers that came out of Comic-Con?
No.
The Warner Bros. Panel specifically?
Mm-mm.
So you didn't see the Fantastic Beasts or the Godzilla trailer?
No.
Well, those 2 came out of the Warner Bros. Panel as well. Fantastic Beasts, Godzilla, I've been told it covers it's the sequel to Kong Skull Island, so yay. So it was okay.
So I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. You can follow us on social media. You can subscribe.
Yeah.
You can like. It's on YouTube.
I got something from here.
Okay.
From Comic Book. Although people in the Comic-Con saw the 3rd trailer of Venom, lucky them, it hasn't dropped yet on the internet because people said CGI hasn't finished yet and we don't see the trailer until next week. Most likely Tuesday, 6 a.m. Pacific time, so that's 3 a.m. our time.
Which is right before...
No, wait, no. They're 3 hours behind us, so that makes sense. 9 a.m. our time.
Which means right before Fallout.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's right before Fallout.
Wonderful, so we're going to see Riot then. And then we'll make
Probably.
we're going to do box office. I can't end
it
yet.
Okay. Oh, number 1, Equalizer 2, obviously, the greatest movie.
She just jumps in, is like, I know
just straight up.
Okay,
yeah, Equalizer 2.
I'll go to the website.
Okay, here we are.
You beat me?
Number 1, we have Equalizer 2. Number 2, Mamma Mia 2. Number 3, Hotel Transylvania 3. Number 4, Ant-Man 2. Number 5, Incredibles 2. Number 6, Jurassic World 2. Number 7, Skyscraper.
Now let's see the numbers and we'll do our predictions for next week because we're going to record next week.
A lot of sequels.
Yep. 2s.
A whole lot. Deadpool 2. A lot. Just unbelievable. Unbelievable time for sequels.
We'll do box office then. Or we'll do predictions for next week then.
Yeah.
Okay. Will you have your old Skype account back?
Next week? I don't know. It's approximately, my laptop is supposed to approximately come in like 7 days, so.
Okay, can you accept my request? Oh, there you go. There you go. Okay. You can do mine and I'll do yours.
Okay. Let me write it down.
And so, what movies come out next week besides Fallout?
Teen Titans trash movie.
Oh, well, maybe I'll watch that instead of Fallout.
Oh, come on.
No, I'm kidding.
That's fine.
I'm not gonna watch it.
I'm
gonna watch Fallout. Fallout looks great. Kidding?
Obviously.
Why do I watch trash? Why do I watch? You hit yourself?
No, I just threw my foot onto the edge of my desk.
Oh, it hurts. Yeah, I'm not watching Titans over Fallout. Kidding?
Fallout's obviously gonna be so much better.
Yeah. Well, why would I?
Okay, number 1.
So let's go weekend estimates because it's still early Monday, so we don't. So, do you want to go first, or should I go first? I'll go first. You type it down.
Yeah, I'll have it right here.
Okay. 100%. Fallout's gonna be first.
Obviously.
I'm gonna see what the tracking is. Box office tracking. Let's see. I want to see what the tracking is for the other movies that are coming out. Because if Fallout now, do you think Fallout is okay. Let's go here.
Do I think Fallout's what?
Do you think Fallout makes less than like 20? Actually, I don't.
20 mil?
I don't think Equalizer will hold 20. Numbers. Let's go. Because I need to figure out what weekends. Because I want to see what, like. Okay, I'm going to look this up on my computer. I don't know, I'm looking it up on my phone.
What do you have for number 2?
I want to check the tracking, though, for everything. Possible Fallout box office tracking.
Oh my god, Sicario Day of Soldado made $1 million.
Whoa.
Very good.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So it's going to make 60... Okay, 100% Fallout's first.
Okay.
Now, if this page finishes loading... Damn it. Load. I'm yelling it. Okay, there we go. Wait, does The Nun come out next week too?
The Nun?
What? Why is it saying this?
No, The Nun comes out in September.
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. This was wondering why I said The Nun. I guess they're predicting so far in advance. Okay, whatever. I'm done with this tracking. Teen Titans Go is going to be number 2.
Teen Titans, shitty movie. I had to use profanity.
It's okay.
Oh, where is it?
Okay.
I had to.
Yeah, it's okay. Okay.
3.
Oh, now it works. Anyways, let's go back to Box Office Mojo. Okay. I feel like Equalizer 2 is just gonna die.
Probably because not a lot of people enjoy watching very violent movies like Equalizer.
Ooh. Does Mamma Mia sustain though? Because Mamma Mia's got its fans.
That's a thing.
We don't know because It's got its fans, but does it sustain? I think Mamma Mia 3.
All right, Mamma Mia 4.
Equalizer or Hotel Transylvania? Does Equalizer make less than 10 mil?
I don't know. Let's see how much it dropped.
Because, okay, I'm gonna go with Equalizer being 4th.
Okay.
And then,
5.
Incredibles 2 being 5. And I know it's like, because it's the only one with a small drop. Because Ant-Man and the Wasp is for sure out of the top 5.
Definitely.
But I think Incredibles may be able to hold on to it because it's like that type of movie. How much has it made? Has it gotten to $1 billion yet?
Ant-Man and the Wasp?
Yeah.
It's not even close.
No, sorry, Incredibles 2.
Oh.
No, 500. Or sorry, 9.
Yeah,
it's 941 million. It's almost at $1 billion.
Nice.
It'll make 2. I'm betting it will make 2.
Huh.
Okay, that's mine.
All right, let's do it. So, okay, obviously number 1, Fallout.
Are you gonna write them on yours as well?
Yeah, hold on.
Are you gonna write your own down, or should I write yours?
No, I'll write them over here.
Okay. Then they're all together next week.
Yep.
Which we'll have to record that next week.
1, 2. Okay.
So what do you think number 2 is gonna be?
Okay, so number 1 is Fallout. 2, I'm gonna say Teen Titans.
Okay.
3, I'm gonna take a hint and say Equalizer 2.
Okay.
4, I'm gonna say Incredibles 2.
Okay. You think Mamma Mia has no strength to stay up?
Screw Incredibles 2. I'm gonna say Mamma Mia 4 and Incredibles 2 number 5.
Okay. So you think Mamma Mia is gonna have less leg than
Equalizer 2, yeah. Definitely.
Interesting. So that will be pretty much our episode, I think.
Yeah.
We pretty much got to an hour for this one.
Yeah.
An hour for the last one, so 2 hours of recording. Back-to-back episodes. So we will be recording next week. Probably only one because we won't have missed 7 weeks, so we won't have to record. We won't have that much news.
Statement from the Russo brothers.
Oh.
They said
Read.
that they said, quote, "We feel that Avengers 4 may be our best work at Marvel," end quote.
Of course.
I agree.
Yeah. Box office. Okay. So that will be our...
I can't believe Black Panther is still playing in theaters.
It made a lot of money. Just like Captain Marvel will. Except Captain Marvel will be better.
And Infinity War is also obviously in theaters.
Yep. And it's also going to be on the planes. I'm going to watch that again.
Yep.
And I'll have the DVD. I'll have the steelbook at my door when I get back.
Huh.
It'll be great, yeah.
My Sicario shirt comes out in a few days and I'm just going to wear it every time.
Oh, no.
Yes, I'm going to go all out Sicario nerd.
So then I guess see you all next time. Now
this is the actual end. For the week. So yeah, see ya. And